Flosstube, it's Tara, the 805 Stitcher. This is a channel mainly about floss stitch. It is Sunday, July 10th, and it's been about 3 weeks since my last Flosstube. I think I did one right after I came back from StitchCon, so that was about 3 weeks ago. Welcome to new and returning viewers. If you're returning, thank you for coming back, and if you're new, I hope you see something you like and you'll click that little bell and you'll find out, you'll get notified when I make another Flosstube, because I'm not consistent, but I'm trying. So, let's see, life. Not much. I was wanting to start this earlier, but my stepson brought his new girlfriend over, and yeah, she passed my test just because she liked all my stuff. So she knew about cross stitch, and anyway, really sweet girl. I wanted to apologize for my editing issue on my last Flosstube. I don't know what happened there, but when I went to go edit, I usually import it into iMovie, and when I imported into iMovie, my 1 hour and 53-minute video ended up being like 1 hour and 13 minutes, and I don't know what to do. So I don't have any other editing options, so I couldn't insert the pictures or anything like that. I apologize, but hopefully this, I don't know if it was because my video was too long, but hopefully I can get some pictures in this one, but we'll see. Let's see, I participated in my first Black Needle Society retreat and Summer in Stars Hollow, the Gilmore Girl themed box. It was nice to virtually meet Katie and Laura, and I had met Athena before at StitchCon in 2021, so, but they're the three that are in charge of the Black Needle Society. It was really a lot of fun. There were Facebook chat rooms that you could go into, and well, when I went, there weren't very many people in there. I was imagining this, a bunch in there, but you know, sometimes there were like 5 or 6 of us. Sometimes there wasn't much talking, just people stitching. So, so that was fun. You can go into those anytime you wanted to. I think they were open. There were stitch prompts. So you'll see in some of my whips that some of them were some stitch prompts from the retreat. There was a stash dive, and what that means is you have an hour, and they give you a list of things, you know, just could be anything. So they give you a list and you have an hour to pull patterns or needle minders, or they'll tell you. And it was a lot of fun, but your room is a mess, because like this is my pattern keeper. All of my patterns are in here. Those were everywhere. So yeah. They had some great giveaways. I was really surprised how competitive the stitching was. I didn't realize that, but there was like stitch counts, and some people stitched really fast, like 200 stitches in it, 200 to 300 stitches in an hour. I was lucky to get like 130. I think the most I got was 190. But they were like, yeah, we thread all our needles, we're all ready to go. So it was very competitive. It was fun though. I had a good time. I would do it again, definitely. I am going to the Black Needle Society camp in August. I think it's the first week in August, and I'm really excited about that. So that'll be a good time. Let's see. Try not to say we're going to Big Bear next week, Big Bear Lake, and we have a cabin. We rented a cabin in this location before, but we got one right on the lakefront, so that'll be fun. We'll go kayaking. We have an inflatable kayak, so I had bought that for Danny for Christmas or his birthday one year. So we had to take that, and I'm looking forward to relaxing, just getting some stitching in. We leave on Thursday and come back on Monday, so it's a nice long weekend. Work has been crazy. I mean, I feel bad. It's like we almost feel like we can't go on vacation. It's just crazy, but I'm going because we all need a break. So that's about all that's been happening in life. I'm going to announce the giveaways from last Flosstube. I have a fully finished object. I have a finish. I have a bunch of starts. I have a bunch of whips. And I was going to do a kit parade. And I was thinking, oh, this is going to be a short because I don't have a lot of haul. I thought, oh, this is going to be a short video. But then wow, I got a lot of things kitted. So we'll see how long this goes. I'll try not to be too long-winded. So let's do the giveaway winners from last time. Let's see. I was giving away Stacy Nash primitives to my friend Pin Keep Stack. And I had said use the word friend in your comment. There were 19 people who were interested in getting this, and hopefully I can insert the picture of the winner while I'm, after I edit this. But I'm going to also tell you it's Elena Ochoa. Elena wrote, "It's always nice to find a friend you can stitch with." So congratulations, Elena. And that was that. I'm just going to drop stuff on the floor because I have you should see this table. I mean, it's a big craft table. It's covered. So the next thing I was giving away were these two charts by Stitching with the Housewives, Daisy May and Jingle Bell Cafe. These were market releases. I got extras. So I had asked for you to use the word stitching. There were 21 unique comments, and Teresa Chucle, I'm sorry, Teresa, I know it's C-H-U-C-L-E, Chuckle, I'm sorry, Teresa. Teresa said, "Great seeing you and hearing about your trip. Sounds like so much fun. Have a wonderful week and happy stitching." So Teresa, I probably have Teresa's address, I think. But to anyone who wins, if you can shoot me a email at the 805stitcher@gmail.com with your address, then I'll get these off to you. And then the last one I was giving away was this one from Hands On Design, Season 2, A Year of Celebrations. I've started this. This is really cute. I started on June. So there were 14 unique comments for the celebrations. And the winner of this was Ronnie Dubinsky. First time watching. Wow. Lots of haul celebrations. Thanks, Ronnie, for watching and winning. First time. So that was that. I do... oh, darn. I don't think I'm going to do a giveaway. I didn't get it ready. I guess I could go over there and grab one. Maybe by the end we'll go grab one, but for now we're not because I don't have it in front of me. All right, so let's get to the stitching. I have an FFO, fully finished object. This is Holiday Hoopla, Thanksgiving. I'm sorry for the glare. And I fully finished it into the hoop. And I did something I thought was kind of funny because the pumpkin and the turkey, well, this is a backing material or backing paper. I thought it was funny. Turkey, pumpkin pie, turkey, pumpkin, get it? Anyway, kind of a warped sense of humor, I think. But there we go. That's my fully finished object. I used all of the called for on this. It's a 36 count espresso by Weeks Dye Works. R&R espresso. 36 count R&R espresso, and I used all of the classic color works and everything. You know what I find is, and I don't know, Brenda Gervais sometimes does this, but like I think there was only some of this had maybe 2 stitches in it of that color. So I really have to look, do I really need to use that fancy floss? But there we go. Give thanks. This is my second holiday hoopla. I've done the St. Patrick's Day one as well. I like to do them all. Okay. Oh gosh. I'm going to have to pause because, oh no, I have it. I have it right here. Do I? Yes. No. I'm going to have to pause because I forgot something. Came back, and while I was there, I got the giveaway for the next giveaway, which is a good one. Something else I bought twice. Okay, so my finish was from the Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher Spring magazine. And I worked on, or I did, Dreaming Queen Bee, Barbara Anna Designs. I finished it in a hoop. I might do that. I think this is good. I wonder what size hoop they used. Oh well. So this is Spring Edition Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher. I forgot my, I am just not prepared. Hold on again. Okay, I think that's the last time I need to go get something. I needed my board. So here is my finish. I used, this was stitched on Color and Cotton Tea Leaves. I want to say it's a 36 count, believe so. And I used most of the called for. I didn't have the color for her hair, so I pulled something, I think it's German Chocolate from Classic Colorworks maybe. There she is. Super cute. That's going to be, that might be a smalls exchange. So that was my epic bow, that was my finish. I'm dropping everything there. All right, so let's get to our new starts. So I tell you, the piles, hi. This was something I just started today while I was waiting for the new girlfriend and stepson. So I'd actually started it before, but I only had a couple stitches in it and I was wrong, in the wrong place, so I ripped that out. So I'm calling it a new start. So it's Stone Street Stitchworks, Thankful. I just love the colors in this tree. I'm using all DMC. And it's stitched on 35 count Weeks Dye Works Cocoa, and that's what I'm using. So this is as far as I got, but I'm not taking out the Q snap because I might work on this later. That's it. Little start. I want to get into a different color. So that's that. Stone Street Stitchworks Thankful. Like I said, 35 count espresso R&R and all the called for DMC. Okay. I got a squeaky chair. So another new start was from the Black Needle Society retreat, and it was Summer and Stars Hollow, and this was the, well, this was Summer and Stars Hollow. This is this was designed by Katie Landis from Black Needle Society. There's an autumn already, which I didn't participate in, but I have ordered the autumn. I've got a thing, I don't think I've gotten it, so I'm gonna have to shoot them a message. They are just really busy. So I got it in this cute bag that came in the box, and that was fun. Roll out those lazy, hazy, crazy days of summer, those days of soda and pretzels and beer. So this is where I'm at. Let's see, what am I stitching this on? It was something I had in my stash, and I was surprised that it, because I'm going to do all of the seasons together, as you can see. Good with that, but you can do all of them together in one long piece. So I'm going to do that. But I had a 30 count Witchelt in Honey Buff. Witchelt Shannon and Honey Buff. So it's a big piece of fabric, but this is how far I got. I'm using the called for DMC, except I did use the colors. There was a thread pack from Forbidden Fiber Company. I think this pink was in the Forbidden Fiber Company. Yeah, so not very far. Some of the people finished this on the retreat weekend. So I'm up in here. That's full coverage, people. That's a lot of stitching. And some people finished it. Phew. That's crazy. Anyway, it's cute. I gotta work on it some more. That was a new start. Okay, my next new start was the stitch along that I'm behind in already. They just came out with the second, what you call it, creature? It's the Supernatural Sal, and I don't know if there's anything I can show you. I'm sure there should be. Well, this is what I'm doing. This is the Supernatural Sal, and this is the first part that they sent out. And it was for the frame. So I was just working on the border. I am using all of the called for DMC. There's not many colors. And I'm stitching it on 36 count Grandpa's sleeve from JBW Designs, JBW Designs. And this is where I'm at. So I did this in an afternoon. It was kind of fun. I had started with 1/2, but I didn't like it. It wasn't thick enough, so I had to go back over it, and then I started 2/2. So that's a Supernatural Sal. The Witchy Stitcher is the one who is putting, that's her pattern, the Witchy Stitcher. So there we go. She did another one, and it was the Cryptids. This is the Supernatural. I did not do the other one. Okay, another new start. This is something really special. I hope she usually doesn't watch my Flosstubes, but Laura, if you're watching, close your ears, look away for a little bit. So I don't think she watches me though. It's kind of boring for her. She's not a stitcher. So anyway, she is moving to Texas at the end of August, and we have been friends for 43 years. So I had moved away at one time. It's not like we haven't lived apart, but she lives like 10 minutes from me now. You know, we don't get to see each other as much, just lives, you know, living lives, working, everything. But she's the one who comes over, and we have craft days on the weekend. And I guess maybe we can do craft days over Zoom or something. That might be fun. We'll have to arrange that. But anyway, I saw this from, I don't know when this came out. Is this new? I don't know. It's last year, but I had never seen it before. But it's Hello from Liz Matthews, and it's Old Friends. And it says, your heart and my heart are very, very old friends. And I start crying just reading this, because I'm just like, so emotional. But it was funny because I texted her and I said, you know, I hate that I'm asking this, but what's your favorite color? I could not remember. And she said purple. So I did not take this out of this Q-Snap, but it is, I'm stitching it with the called for coal. Is it coal? Yeah, Weeks Tybert Coal. And they had stitched on a 36 count cappuccino from Fiber on a Whim. I am doing it on a 36 count Dewberry from JBW Designs. And this is where I'm at. So I hope to get this done before she leaves so she can take it with her. And should be pretty fast. Words are fast, right? So yeah, I made a comment on Instagram that I don't know what JBW Designs does to her fabric, but it always smells so good. It still smells good. I don't know what it is. It kind of smells like what I imagine a dewberry would smell like, but I don't know what a dewberry is. Anyway, I'm gonna miss her. I want to get this done for her. I also want to do that one Actually, I have it right here. I also want to do this one for her, the Heartstring Sampler next door. That is my stomach making all sorts of noise. I apologize. That's another one I want to do for her. But so that was a new start. That's what I had to be focused on. Okay, another new start that I'm also not taking out of the Q-snap because why? Excuse me. I want to do this whole series, but this is Stitching with the Housewives. Home is where the wreath is, and I've got the frame for it. I just have to stitch it all. That's a lot of stitching. So I think this is where I'm at. I'm stitching it on the called for, and I'm using the called for 12 grain Classic Colorworks, and it's stitched on the, I think it's 28 count. Where is that? 28 count black even wave. And this is where I'm at. I'm doing the H. It's a lot of stitching. I don't know if I'll be able to stitch this in the car. I mean, I don't think so because of being black. I have my Santa travel piece that I usually stitch in the car. But I plan on taking this with me to Big Bear because it's just, you know, I don't need a pattern or anything. Hopefully I can get the others outlined maybe and knock these out when I'm, who knows. But that is, home is where the wreath is. Stitching with the Housewives. Okay, my next new start. We all know what's going on in the world, so I'm not going to make this political, but it just made me think of Ruth Bader Ginsburg. And I think I had seen that Pam from Just Keep Stitching had this. Oh, it's in my leg and it's just killing me. I'm limping around. I think that this, I saw this from maybe, anyway, it's Ruth Bader Ginsburg MP36. It's from Miss Prim Cross Stitch Designs by Rhonda Knopf. And it's this little stand-up of Ruth Bader Ginsburg. So I started it, and I also said, anyone who wants to start it with me, I did a hashtag, hashtag Ruth sent me Sal. So if you want to do it, jump in. So I have a small start. And here she is. Let me grab the board. Now, this is her nose. So I know it kind of looks like a mouth, but that's the top of her, that's her nose. So I got her eyes, her cheeks, her eyebrows, and her nose. I need to work on, go down to her mouth. And I didn't have the color for the mouth, but I just got it. So I'm going to move on down to her mouth, finish up her face, and it'll be a lot of fun doing this, I think. So, yeah. Oh, just scratched myself. So, Ruth Bader Ginsburg. I don't know. It's just crazy things in the world. Craziness. So, I have that in my Levy Moore studio bag. It's a little library. What do you call those things? Files? Library file, card file. So, did that. That was a start. I did a lot of stitching. Okay, another new start was, and it's a very tiny little start. Very tiny. But I got this and just wanted to start it. I bought all of it together. So I got I'm using the call for fabric and the call for color, which is, sorry, what is this color? Caterpillar, Colorworks Caterpillar. But it is JBW Designs, French Country Witch. here, and I'm doing this 1/1 on 28 count. So here's my tiny little start. There it is. That's a little pumpkin. You can see I'm right in here. Oh, where am I? Oh, that's a little pumpkin in her dress. So that's what I was working on. So there we go. Oop, too close. Tiny, tiny. I think it'll be cute. I don't know what it is, but every time I go to StitchCon, I just want to stitch 1/1. There's so many people who stitch little teeny tiny things. Not cute. I think, I don't know, I might coffee tea dye this after, just to age it a little bit. Don't know. We'll see. I also have this in a Love You More Studio bag. I did some bags out of this. I talked to Laura about that too. Laura Landis from Love You More Studios and Black Needle Society, and I said it's fun going on your site because I see a lot of stuff that I've done, you know. And she says we really have the same tastes. So, and my last new start is in this little That's So Kelly bag, important stitchy stuff, and it is Country Cottage Needleworks October Cottage. And I'm using all of the called for. I am stitching it on the called for. I think it's a 28 count something. It's just a 28 count lamb's wool linen crazy witchelt. And there's the dog. If she keeps going, I'll shut down, but we've had 3 here. They just picked up the other one, but I think they went to a little tavern and maybe they're back. So anyway, this is where I'm at. We've got a pretty good start on this. So there we go. Where's the pattern? Oh, here it is. So cute. What bugs me is I'm stitching this color of this house. It's the same color as the fabric. It just makes me crazy when I'm stitching that. There we go. That was my last new start. Maybe this one could be a finish soon. That's So Kelly. I think last time I told her when I bought something from That's So Kelly, I said it was It's So Kelly, but it's That's So Kelly. And it comes, she's got this cute little Bitsy Mini that came with it. It's got the cute little spool with the scissors. Stitchy stuff just makes me crazy. I love it. Anything sewing related. Okay, now whips, works in progress. I'm going right along here, chugging along. Okay, this one is a cell. It's by Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery, and I am not caught up. This is clue 3. They've already released clue 4, and I'm not caught up. But here we are. This was up to clue 3. This right here was all that clue 3 was. So I need to work on this, and I did a little bit. I'm stitching it on the called for, which is, let's see, it was a kit. 28 count casual in Nessie by Picture This Plus. And I'm using all the DMC and Classic Colorworks, and there's one Rainbow Gallery. So there you go. So this is what I needed to work on. So I did some of that. It's super cute. It's adorable. So I gotta get that done and then catch up on clue 4. It's fallen behind. The clues come out on the 25th. So yeah. I've got to get on that one. So that was Under the Sea by Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery. Oh, and my shop is closed for July. I have a big project, and I'm also going to sell some bags at Black Needle Society camp, and so I have to make some. Laura's like, how many bring in? I'm like, I don't know. I have no idea. However I could get done. Okay, my next whip was a whip on my whip go for this month. So it's we've all seen it, we all love it. It's Lula Studio Halloween Quaker. I started this when I was fairly new back into stitching, and it was really hard for me. It's on 40 count Murky by Picture This Plus, and I had a really hard time seeing it. But I must have gotten used to it because when I picked it up again, it wasn't as difficult. So my Whipco goal is 500 stitches, and then I usually find that I like to go further and do more. So I've got about 600 some stitches in this one so far for the month. I've got to go on to my next Whipco, which is a Christmas card, Blackbird Designs. So that was the one. But this is where I'm at. So I love this fabric. I mean, this fabric is amazing. So I did, let's see. It's kind of easier to hold it on the board, I found sometimes. So I did the colors in this hat, and I did all of this motif, which is, it's off, but I'm like, I don't care. There was one row off, not even a row, just one stitch. So I didn't even know where it was. But yeah, it's so cute. And then I started over here again. So this one was done. Did I do anything on that one? No. That one I still need to do some more on it, but yeah, I loved working on it. So I just need to pick it up more. There's a lot of stitching in this. Because look, I'm only like right here. It's very front top, very. It's a lot of stitching. And I'm using the 40 count Murky, and I think I'm using, oh no, I'm using all the called for Classic Colorworks. Oops, sorry. So that was a work in progress, and it was on my Whipco. And there we go. My next whip. Sorry if you don't like zipper sounds. There's gonna be a lot. My next whip was something that it was a prompt for the Black Needle Society retreat. You had to stitch on something with a dog, I believe was the prompt. So I pulled out the Blue Flower Halloween Parade. Lots of dogs on there. And I'm stitching this on 40 count Egyptian sand from Mountain Air Fabrics, and it's all DMC. That's what it's called, what's it's called for. I love stitching on this too. I mean, I pulled so much stuff out and I was like, why am I not stitching on this more? But this is where I'm at. So I ended up doing most of this tree for the hour that you stitch for an hour and whatever you got done. So I did on that tree. I love this, and I need to do it. I need to finish these things. I've got so much started. But that's the Blue Flower Halloween Parade. Love it. Stitched on 40 count Egyptian sand from Mountain Air Fabrics. It's called for DMC. This is in my Vegas bag. I made these when I went to the Vegas EGA. So took some of these with me because I sold there. So that was fun. That was fun. Okay, my next whip is, it was another prompt from the Black Needle Society from Summer Stars Hollow. And it was something with a man on it. So I pulled out Plum Street Samplers, Goodness and Thanks, because there's a little man there. So very cute. I don't know what you call this. Penny border? Penny, what do you call that? I don't know, but it's cute. I even like the little one here. But I'm using, what is it stitched on? I don't think that's, I think this is, I think it's Color and Cotton Boardwalk. I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't have it written down, but I'm pretty sure it's 36 count Color and Cotton Boardwalk. Not sure, but here I am. So I went ahead and finished up the border, made sure it matched because, you know, things happen, and it matched. So that's it. It's fun to stitch on this when you're just, you know, because of the repeating pattern. And it's just so stinking cute. I'm stitching it 1/2. I think it gives it a kind of more prim look. You know, it's funny how sometimes you just, 36, you can do 1/2 or 2/2. So I like the 1/2 with this. I don't have a lot more to do on this, so I should just, maybe this could be a focus piece too. Yeah. I'm using all the called for threads, which are Classic Color Bricks. Squeaky chair. I'll get Danny over here to WD-40. Okay. My next whip was another prompt from the retreat, and it was stitch something with a building, and I thought, well, a barn is a building, so blue flower again, Alpaca Farm. I just love stitching her stuff. I mean, I don't know, it's so much fun. This is on, I don't know if this is the called for. Let me see. I apologize for the squeaky chair. Oh, here we go. It is, I'm stitching it on 36 count Spellbound by Under the Sea Fabrics. I don't know where that came from. It does call for 40 count Vintage Tarnished Silver by Lakeside Linens. So, but this is where I'm at. Again, it's just easier with the board. So there we go. I did a lot of the barn, and I think I did most of this in the hour for the prompt, and then I was enjoying stitching on it so much I stitched more on the barn. But look at that llama face. Oh my goodness. So there's a lot of stitching in this. If you look, this is, I'm only about halfway because down here on the bottom. So I've gotten this llama, and so it's not even halfway. I mean, I guess this guy's halfway. Then you have this big tree. It's a lot. But it's so cute. I'm stitching this 1/2. Yeah, 1/2, I believe. Yes. Okay. And I'm using all the called for threads, which is a combination Weeks and Crescent Colors, or Classic Color Works. When was this done? 2019. Okay, my next whip was, we needed to stitch on something with thread, or no, string. And I thought, well, thread is string, right? Yes, I think things falling all over the place. So, I'm not stitching that on that. Let me see if I can find what I'm stitching this on. All these little notes to myself. So it is JBW Designs, Kind Karen. And I said before that this was a piece I'm going to do for my mom. My mom's name is Karen, but it was Karen with an I. So I'm just going to change the E to an I. And yeah. So it was an hour of stitching. I'm stitching this on 36 count Tyco from Picture This Plus with all the called for threads, I believe, which are it's a bit of everything. Yeah, she's got everything in here. General Art, Classic Colorworks, Weeks Dye Works. So, and here's where I'm at. So I did an hour of stitching and I worked on her dress here. So, yeah, it was fun. Okay, I kitted this up when I was in Las Vegas at Stitcher's Paradise. I actually bought this, Jeanette Douglas was at the EGA conference I was at, and she was a vendor as well, and I bought it from her. And I didn't even realize it said Kind Karen when I bought it. I just liked it because it had sewing stuff. Okay. Got something going on here. I've got a thread issue. Okay, my next one, this was another prompt and we needed to stitch on something with a drink. Oops, that's the wrong one. So I pulled out Hands-on Design, Resting Beach Face, because she's a drink. So cute. This is stitched on 32 count Vintage Tiffany, Fabrics by Stephanie. 2/2 with all the called for DMC, all the called for DMC. This is where I'm at. She's so cute. I made a mistake. There should only be one row above these letters, as there's one row below, but I'm not changing it. It's like, who cares, right? She's awful cute though. Yeah, that reminds me, I got one of the colors, there's one of these colors, I have some colors over here, and it was one that I needed for this, either 38, 32. Yep, that's what I needed. I needed this. Stick that in there. Okay, so, cute, Hands-on Design, Resting Beach Face. We're almost done with the whips. And then we're gonna go into the kit parade. And I tell ya, I was shocked to see how many things I have kitted up. But it was fun, pulling out some things and pulling out, and I have a big basket down here full of them. I'm just gonna go through them. Okay, my last whip. This was not a prompt, it was just something I worked on. I don't think I worked on much of this since I last showed it. It's Ink Circles Helianthus. I'm stitching it 2/2 on 32 count Pampas Belfast from Picture This Plus, and I'm using all the called for Classic Colorworks. And here's where I'm at. Now I think I just did some more of this. I don't know what's up or down. Some more of this yellow. I'm just filling in that yellow. I don't think I did many stitches since I last showed it. I love this fabric. Fabric is cool. As you can see behind my Scentsy thing. So, very cool. I should just, knock these things out. How much is left on this? Oh, well, I don't know. Once I get this done, so this is where I'm at now. This is more not as dense, so we'll see. Okay, those were my whips. So let's get into the kit parade. We're at 33 minutes already. Not counting the pauses I had to get stuff because I wasn't prepared. All right, I'm just gonna grab these. I've gone down here. Okay, these are the ones that I'm first showing that are fully kitted, that I've fully kitted them. The first one is Amy Can, 1831, Hands Across the Sea. I fully kitted it in the DMC, which I don't know if I like. I thought it was like more pink on this one, so I'm gonna have to look. I don't want to use the silks, but I might look at one of the silks to see if it's pinker. Because doesn't it look more pink than these pinks? And I'm stitching it on the called for 36 count Vintage Meadow Rue by Lakeside Linens. I'm not going to take it out. And, wow, this is a yard. So, I don't think I need it that big. That's a big puppy. Okay, I don't know why I saw this on 123 Stitch and I did send all the things. And so it's the Woolly U Blooms of Yesterday. And it called for 36 count chestnut linen from Weeks Dye Works and DMC, which I've got all there. I'm not going to show the fabric on everything because unless it's out. Because we'll be here all day, I tell you. There's a lot. Sorry for the squeaks. But I'm squeaky. I tell you, there's a lot. Okay. This one is, oh, I know what happened with this one. This one is Lindy Stitches, Jackalope Tapestry. And I had actually kitted this all up, but I did not like the fabric. And I don't know what I was thinking. This called for a 30 count Weeks Dye Work Platinum, and I had pulled a 28 count Zweigart Platinum, so not the same thing. So I did have a couple stitches in this with my Jackalope. Cute. So I think this one is going to be a figure out a different fabric because I wanted it more like this, more of a darker color. So that one needs new fabric. So that really wasn't, that was kind of a new start that needed work, but oh well. This is another one that I had kitted it all up and I didn't like the fabric. Crochet Go-Go cross stitch advent calendar 2020. But I've got all the DMC and this was the called for, I think, 32 count flax. Sorry, might be, and I just didn't like it. Let me see if it's called for. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, 32 count natural in Belfast. I apologize, somebody's probably at the door. So this was another one. I've got it all kitted up, but I'm rethinking the fabric. There we go. I apologize. My stepson might be back from the tavern, the brewery, or whatever it is, with his dog and his girlfriend. Okay, my next one. Oh, you know what? I was watching Memphis Sarah, Memphis Sarah. She's on Flosstube. And she had mentioned that she'd heard that with the vinyl front bags, your things could stick to it. And I was like, why don't I ever have that problem? And I know why I don't have that problem, because I always keep, and I'm gonna have to remember to go back and put everything back in the plastic bags, but I always keep my patterns in the plastic bags they come in. But I had a chart here and it didn't have the plastic on it and it got stuck to a bag. So go figure. So words wise, keep your pattern in your plastic bag and then it won't stick to the vinyl. Okay, I just learned that by accident, or cameras. Okay. Lindy Stitches, Mary Needleworker. I don't know why I haven't started this. I don't know why. I have it all kitted up. All everything, the DMC. The fabric is nice. It's 32 count bramble. Picture this puss. This is a nice piece of fabric. Why haven't I started this? I love it. I just haven't started it. When I saw it, she had actually sent me the pattern before, because I did some bags for this, I think. I don't remember. But anyway, I fell in love with it, and I'm like, why haven't I done it? Why haven't I? That dress, that skirt is something. So, sorry, I have an itch. I've got all the things. I just need to do it. Picture this plus. Bramble. That's a pretty fabric. Okay, my next one is, oh, this again was when I was at the EGA and Jeanette Douglas. So I kitted this all up at Stitcher's Paradise. I've gotten all the things for it, I think, pretty much. Yeah, I've got all the threads for it. So, Stitching by the Sea Pin Cushion, Jeanette Douglas. She sticks in specialty stitches sometimes. It's very cute. I'm gonna start this. Why haven't I started this? I got 32 count Fresca in Picture This Plus. Let's get the board. That light. Look at that. Woo! Love it. I don't know why I got this, but I love it. So, that's when I should start too. Why haven't I started it? Because I have 25 other million things started, right? Finished, oh, I finished something, but I started it on something else, so. Okay, that's enough. What is this? Oh, where is the chart for that? Oh, here it is. I was super excited when I saw this, and I wanted to get it right away. I said yes to all the things. I got all the week's direct colors. Yes. Rosewood Manor, Lavender Cottage Sampler. I went crazy when I saw this. I said, I need to have it stat, and I haven't started it. It's going to be stitched on 28 count Oaken. Picture This Plus. That's pretty. There we go. 28 count Oaken. It's a pretty fabric. That thing. So I don't know if I need this much. Just here. Oh, fat half. But loved it. Needed it. Had to have it right away. Haven't started. This is going to be a mess, but okay, the next one I had that was, oh, I gotta have it, really need it, gotta have it now. I've got all of the, I believe I have all the colors for it, but it is Huckleberry Farm, the blue flower. Haven't started it. This has been around a long time. I think I wanted the perfect purple, so I got 36 count Pansy by Picture This Plus. I wanted, of course it's not even out of the bag. This is a yard as well. Do I really need a yard of this? But isn't that gorgeous? Gorgeous. This would have been good for that thing for my friend too. That's a really good purple. But so yeah, haven't started it. Where's the trash can under there? It needs a bigger bag though, that's for one thing. It needs a bigger bag. Okay. Next, I even made these bags for this. I made the Flamingo Falala. Anyway, I had purchased the wrong fabric to begin with, I believe. But these are the hands-on design Flamingo all the way. Flamingo bells. And Falamingo. Cute. Got all the things. Got all the DMC for it. I've got the little pin. Little flamingo pin. Gotta have all the accoutrements. It's stitched on 32 count Icelandic blue, I believe. I bought something else and I didn't, yeah. So why haven't I done it? I mean, they're not, it would stitch up so quick. There you go. There you go. Maybe. It's Christmas in July, right? Might as well. Might as well. This pile that's next to me that I'm just throwing, that's crazy. Okay, keep going. Tell ya, got a lot. I'm not gonna take this out, but I've got all the things for this one. The Beekeeper, Plum Street samplers. Got the fabric and the threads are behind that. See, you can see them there. Got everything. Haven't started that. 35 count Northern Cross. Who makes that? Northern Cross linen, natural Northern Cross linen. This one I hadn't started yet. Needed it right away. Haven't started it. I have all of the DMC for it. It's stitched on a 32 count antique white even weave. And it is Quakers in Holland, Tempting Tangles. It's another one that I just fell in love with. I love anything with Holland, anything with windmills, anything. I lived in the Netherlands for a year. I've said that many times, but why haven't I? I got this a long time ago, 2018. I probably got it in maybe 2019. No, I think I got it before I went back to the Netherlands, and that was 2019. Maybe it was 2018. Don't know. This one I needed to have. Everyone was doing it. It was the remembrance piece for, oh, you know, from Lost and Floss. Heartstring Sampler. Baby, It's Cold Outside. I've got all of the called for. I've got 36 count ale. I think where I went off was I just didn't really like the colors of the, like this was supposed to be the house, I guess. Well, I don't know. But I've got all the things. Just haven't started it. Oh, I made this bag. Didn't I make this bag? Yes, I did make this bag. This was one of the hands-on design, I think. You got the whole kit to make the bag. It was cute. I really liked my inner fabric too. It's pretty cool. So, this is, I've got all the things. I've got all the DMC. I've got some, does it fall for this? Yeah. Oh, I've got all the DMC. I've got the classic colorworks. I've got the weeks. Just haven't started. I was going to stitch it on, they called for 32 count sterling. Well, okay, a stitch for Sweet Freedom by Lindy Stitches. So they had it stitched on sterling 32 count. I was gonna stitch it on 32 count heroic by Picture This Plus. I think because it had some that red, white, and blue tinges to, you know, to it. I think I saw somebody stitch it on this and it looked really nice. So, have I started? Nope. Have all the things. Got a lot. Kind of needs a bigger bag than this. This is a little bit small. It's a little small. Excuse me while I struggle with this pattern. All right, that's good enough. Okay. This one is another Halloween hoopla. Again, I have all the things. I even have the hoop. I have the Kermit. I even have, this is how I get my corner when I start in the middle. Put a little clip on, even have that on there. So at one point I was going to start it, but Halloween hoopla, holiday hoopla Halloween. I just haven't done it. Well, no, it's just in rare form today, people. I got this from Creative Lee in New Zealand. We did an exchange. She sent me HL Moths by Kathy Barrick. And I have the 30 count Havana that it calls for. This is dark. Havana is dark. Look at that. Do I have the threads? I guess I do. They're called for DMC. And again, I have the little corner found. I even have my working copies made. Excuse me. So, yeah. This one I don't have in a plastic. I'm going to have to put it in a plastic. Okay. Here's another Lindsay Stitches. Lindsay Stitches. I have a lot of Lindsay Stitches because I get her patterns because I work with her. So she sends me her patterns. Mr. and Mrs. Delicious. I think they are adorable. I want to do them together. I've seen them on one piece and facing each other. Super cute. Turkey. I love turkeys. This is the called for. Yeah, 32 count linen feldspar. So, and I've got all of the called for stuff, all the threads here. You know, my threads get tied up in these kits, and I probably have 20 million of everything. Maybe this way we shouldn't kit things up. Okay, we're getting towards the bottom of the fully kitted stuff. I have all of the rest of the country cottages in here, and I think I've cut all the pieces too. And then I have extra fabric. So if I cut them all, maybe not all, maybe I cut about 6. So there's the. So when I finish October, I can just grab another one. This is another one I had to run off and get. I saw it on Minnesota Stitcher, Shannon Brummenshinkle. She was doing it, and I said, me please, I need that. So it's Willow Hill Samplings. I practice Stitchcraft. In my Winnie the Pooh bag. No rhyme or reason. Whatever I can get my hands on. And I'm stitching this on 40 count Jack-o'-lantern by JBW Designs. And again, her fabric smells good. I don't know what it is, and it's like so soft. crazy, crazy. So it's just one color thread, and it is Raven. But another one that I just couldn't live without. Needed to have it stacked. I really need my chair oiled, I apologize. Okay, this is, I call this my Palm Springs bag. Does that remind you of Palm Springs, if you've ever been to Palm Springs? I've never been to Palm Springs, but it's what I think Palm Springs should be like, in the 50s. I haven't worn this fabric. I should just, and look at the inside, it's so cute. I should make some more of these. This was when I was first getting into lined bags. Okay. I get distracted. So these are the Saltwater Scrapbooks, Part 1 and Part 2. Lindy Stitches and the Blue Flower collaboration. Needed those. Got the 40 count Silver Mist because I want to do them individually, really teeny tiny. And I've got all of the stuff in here. See? Yep. Those are ones, again, I needed to do right away. Fell in love with them. And no, I don't have the bag that I did for them. I have the Blue Flower Spring Squirrel. That's this. Let's see, what is this called for? It's called for 40 count natural by Newcastle, and that's what I have here. So I went ahead and kitted up all the squirrels. So then I have Summer Squirrel. I don't want to take it out, but we know what they look like. I need to finish Halloween Squirrel. And again, I mentioned that I had Autumn Squirrel and I didn't like I bought the silks for it. 40 count Vintage Gray by R&R. What is this? 40 count Beige Gray. I don't know who it's by. I guess it's, I thought it was good enough. All the things. This one I got and kitted up when I was in Stitcher's Paradise. So, oh, it has a little, it calls for, what color does it call for? Okay, it does not say what the fabric is. So, I don't know. But what I chose was a, oh, what is this? Oh, 32 sterling. I haven't even opened it. Sorry for the crinkle. So, oh, I should show the chart, sorry. It is Bent Creek, Thankful Quaker. My turkey obsession. Cute. And I was going to stitch it on 32 count sterling. And I kitted this all up when I was in Vegas as well. What is this? I have a little piece of paper in here. What is that? I don't know. Notes. So, Thankful Quaker, Bent Creek. Okay, you know what? I might have to stop soon. I was going to show things that are partially kitted, but we're already at an hour and I don't want to go too long on this because I think that was the problem with my other one. So I'm going to show these last couple fully kitted things, and maybe we'll do partially kitted and kits another time, or not, I don't know. This one was another one I just had to have right away. Send it to me now with all the things. Hands-on Design Block Party, 17th. Do I have the bit buttons? Sure I do, yeah. I got the pins. I have all the floss. I think it was one of those 1, 2, 3 stitch, send all the things. So I have the fabric, which is really stiff. Is this artichoke? 28 count artichoke, yeah. So this is the fabric. Great. Oh, is this the one I was talking about? No, okay. All right. And my last fully kitted thing. So I don't even know how many that is. How many do you think that was? About 30? 35? But this was, Spring Forest Scrapbook 1 and Scrapbook 2. Another collaboration with Lindy Stitches and the Blue Flower. I have the fancy floss for this. I might need some DMC. Yeah, I need the DMC, but I had 32 count. 32, and it calls for 40. I think I have 40 somewhere else. Yeah, okay. Anyway, again, craziness. What's in here? Maybe it's hurting me. Oh, these were the little floss drops. They're cute. So, yeah, I need to use these. So anyway, so there we go, people. Oh, we still have haul. Yeah, we're not going to do any more kits. So that was my kit parade. A lot of stuff. A lot of work. Okay, haul. I don't have a lot. My daughter got me this basket. There's another one just like it. So I thought that's my new haul basket. Let's see, what do we got here? I printed off Hello Summer by Stitching with the Housewives. I saw it on theirs. It was so cute. And then I also got this from Fat Quarter Shop, this little tray. It's an enamel. Is that enamel? I don't know, white enamel. But I thought this would be so cute in here, you know. You didn't have to do it a little longer, but I thought it'd be cute. You could use it for different things. So that was that. That was Fat Quarter Shop. Oh, I fell in love with this at StitchCon. This was completed and I needed to have it. I did not do all the things, so that's good. I just wanted the chart. Celtic Christmas, lavender and lace. I think this was done in a different colorway though, but I like this. This is pretty. I like it in the red. What color? Oh, it's all DMC. It's a lot of beads. One day. I don't know why I have this here. Oh, this is the this is the fabric we got in our Summer and Star Hollows retreat. This is Stars Hollow Blend from R&R Productions, 32 count. And then I got, I'm a patron of the Michelle Rudy's Patreon, and I just signed up for Teresa Kogut last night, so that's exciting. I've seen so much, and I've already printed off a couple things, and I'm like, cool. So this was Michelle Rudy, Farm Girl, loves goats, I think it's, anyway. She sends, if you're in her tier 4, I believe, you get quarterly linen sent to you. So she sent this, and she sent a little needle minder, but this is her linen that she dyed. So it's a pretty neutral. Not much modeling on it, is there? Okay, so, and so that's really nice. I don't know why but I have in her other one she just did last quarter here too. Now I won't be able to get it back in the bag. So I have those. I got the Year in the Woods. Wait. Oh. I got the Year in the Woods number 7 and number 8. So number 7 was the Bald Eagle. Ooh, sorry for the glare. And number 8 is the Barn Owl. I love the Barn Owl. I love that. Look at those colors in his feathers. Oh. I've loved so far the bear and the barn owl and the ferrets right there. I got that for my small exchange at StitCon. Nicole did that. The bear, I don't know. I got my By the Big Needle Art, that one for the Home Sweet Home series. I got a little bit of, oh, this was the 36 Count Dewberry from JBW Designs. I have a little bit left over. Oh, I got this. Lizzie Kate, Lady Liberty, stand up. She cute. I just bought the, what did I buy? Pilgrims? Okay, and this was, I believe this was Tracy Baker's fault, from OG Stitchery. I think she's the one who was doing it. If not, oh well, sorry. But I got Nora Corbett, Witching Hours. I don't know if there's a number. No, it's just Witching Hours. Is there a name on it? These have names. I don't know. It doesn't have a name, but anyway. It's from the Bewitching Pixies by Nora Corbett. And Tracy's doing it on like a red, like almost a fuchsia. I don't know, for some reason I'm seeing some kind of a gray. I don't know. If I did gray, I might have to change. Oh, I don't know. I don't like it on that. They show these others on a darker, so maybe that would be nice, and like a darker color. But I got the beads, and I have the threads, so I can just do a little thread toss. It was one of those buy all the things. 1, 2, 3 stitch. It's great for that. So, just need to figure out some thread or floss or fabric. Ugh. Okay, we're getting there. And I got my new Punch Needle Permanent Stitcher magazine for summer. So I made it did some little, put little tags and things I liked. I liked the Bucket Brigade from Stitching with the Housewives. I have that little canister, so I have so much stuff to finish things on for them, but you have to finish it to finish it, right? I mean, fully finish it. I like this one from Janine McGowan, the Blue Flower. It's a Parade of Elephants. Cute. I don't know what it was. Oh, I don't know what it is about this, but it's from Rebecca Nolan of Lucy Beam, and it's Tomato Basket. And I really like the beading around the edges. Can you see that? That's cute. I think that's what intrigued me. Another Barbara Anna. And it is Dreaming in the Seashore. She's got a little lighthouse there. And a little boat. That's cute. She's done a lot of these dreaming girls. Let's just move the tiny move on. Lindy Stitches, Steph Webb. She's got Helping in the Cone Flowers. That's cute. A little dog in a wheelbarrow. Looks like a little quirky or something. No, not really. And let's see, what else did I like? Oh, I loved this one. I really liked this one from, it was Nerdin designed this, Twimpy Primitives. And it is Summer Bees. I think those flowers or something. I don't like the yellow in those bees, but I would probably change out to one of these yellows. It seems too bright to me. It's probably the same color and I'm just seeing it weird. But I thought that was really pretty. And then, oh, Vanna Pfeiffer does her, where she talks about how she took her old pieces and made them into, what do you call this? Drums? Drums, right? Things that she was not going to finish anymore. That's a good idea. And what else do I have? Oh, you know, this one didn't really blow my skirt up too much because it was like, but then I realized, and somebody mentioned that this is all stitched. So then it was like, that's intriguing. Hello from Liz Matthews. So when I found that out, I was like, oh, I like that now. I don't know why. And then the last one I like is Maria's book by Shakespeare's Peddler, Teresa Vignette. I like that. So that's that. I always love getting these. I think fall is my favorite. Fall and Christmas. But I love them all. If you don't have this magazine, you should get it. Because, like, yeah, you know, it's, what is it, $40 a year. And how many, you know, designs are in there that you pay 10 bucks each for. And the last thing I bought was some fabric that came in. I think I bought more of those too. I've got more coming, but I bought this from Spoonflower, and it is vintage Halloween fabric. I had put this on Instagram, going, is anybody as crazy about vintage Halloween as I am? And there are many crazy people out there crazy about vintage Halloween. So I'm probably gonna make some bags on this. I got another vintage fabric that I like. I bought a bunch of that. I still got all my Blackbird fabric that I need to figure out what I'm gonna do with. I got some Tula Pink. See what I'm gonna do with that. So a lot of thinking of what to do with things. So anyway, oh, let's do a giveaway. And I'm giving this away because I bought 2 of them. I bought, when I was at Keepsakes, I'm like, do I have this? Do I have this? I think I do, but I'm like, okay. So it is Love Lives Here, Cross Stitch Designs by Teresa Kogut. So there's 9 Patreon designs in here. This one, this one was the reason that one caught my eye. And okay, silly me, I was like, oh, this is in the book too. And then I realized now it's in a different book. So this is not in this book. But you've got those. Oh, and those. So this is why I became one of her patrons, because these are all Patreon designs. She puts out some good designs. So I think she does like an ornament a month, I think she was saying. It's crazy. Oh, here's the other ones. So anyway, let's see. If you would like to win this, we all know the rules. Be over 18. Don't say the word giveaway. I don't know. Don't say the word giveaway. And I think in your comment, use the word love. Love. So if you would like to get the opportunity to win this. All right, that's it, people. We're an hour and 13. This is probably going to be running about, I don't know, an hour and 25 minutes. I don't have much editing. I wanted to insert the winners, but we'll see how that goes. So thanks for hanging out with me, and I hope to see you again. So take care. Bye.